Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Making Some Music with me. I am Elias. Hope everybody's having a good day. We're kicking off something exciting today. I'm starting a brand new series on making music from scratch. So in this first part, we're gonna cover the basics. Creating chords, choosing the right sounds, and selecting vocals. So we won't dive into a full production today, but we're just laying down a solid foundation to get us started and stuff like that. So yeah, follow along and we'll get started. First things first, we need to create some chords. The chords that are essentially all heart of the song, and they set the mood and tone for the track. So for this one, I'm gonna go with a C minor. It's kind of one of my favorite keys to have, and just because it's a very somber and it has a very rich vibe. So let's go and create some chords here. First thing what we're gonna do, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to our pencil tool. We are already there, but yeah. So what we're gonna do now is I'm thinking of kind of having a simple C minor to A minor to E major to B major, B flat major. So let's do that. So let's lay out the C. Let's put the A. And then we'll put this. So it's very simple. Let's put the right here. We're not going to do anything complicated right now. We're just kind of laying out the chords. So B. So let's listen to that quickly. Let's stretch that out. So now that we've got our basic chord progression, this is kind of where the magic starts to happen. You can keep it simple or you can get complex for this song. So let's add some more variations to these chords just to make them a bit more interesting. So let's take this, the middle of each one, and let's move it up here. And then after that, we're going to do this. We're going to take the lowest one. We're going to hold Option and then drag down. And we're also, just because that's very high, we're going to do that. So let's see how this sounds. And as you can see, those that really makes the chords sound a little bit more interesting, varying the voices like that. So let's vary this a little bit more. So let's bring a lot more voices in there. So let's see how this sounds. And that sounds really good, but I believe we can take it up a little bit more with the more emotional side to it. Let's highlight all of these and let's just bring the velocity down. If you want to get even more technical with it, you could like grab two, you could go like this, make it seem more human. But for now, let's just do this. And you could see how much of a difference it makes it sound. Look. So now that we got our chords, we're just going to essentially start laying out everything, right? So what I like to do before I even begin to start choosing sounds, so let's call this our intro. Let's drag this over, and then we'll Command D. This one will be our verse. Command D again. And let's call this one our chorus. And then because we're EDM producers, we'll have this as our drop. Well, this will be essentially the build-up, whatever, if we want to add that in later. So yeah, what we're going to do now, we're going to press duplicate again, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, and we're going to only have the top voices. So let's delete all the bass notes, because we're going to have our own bass. The bass notes are going to have their own tracks later on. So we're just going to work with these, right? And we're going to create a rhythm. Let's create a rhythm really fast. Well, we're going to create a very simple rhythm. Let's just bring it down to where it's like this. Wait. Let's do that, and then let's see how this sounds. Now that we have done all this, we're going to try and vary this just to make it sound a little bit different so it doesn't sound so repetitive inside the drop. Let's work with here, right here. Let's do this actually. Let's make this go a little bit faster on this part. And then for this last part, we'll just do this. And then we'll delete that. And then we're just going to option and drag. Now we got our chords. Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to vary this a little bit because we've heard this chord progression a lot. So let's kind of add a little bit more harmonies to these really fast. So let's do this. So after kind of playing around with that, this is what we got right here. Okay, so I decided to go into Serum. Now we're going to kind of choose our sound. I decided to initialize this. So what we're going to do first is let's just listen to it. That's literally with nothing on it. Let's try, let's hit this. Let's see how this sounds. Let's go to the next one. I think I like the sine wave. I think I'm going to go with that. And we're going to go over here to the envelope 1. We're not going to do anything crazy here. We're just going to play with this a little bit. Let's play. I like that. So now if you kind of go over here and you click this, let's click the noise. You'll notice that a hum will come on. And let's go over to glass lid. And then we're going to click this one. And it sounds more clicky. Wait. You can kind of go with which one that you like more. I think I like number 3 the best. And we're going to go back over here and then we're going to go to reverb. And then we're going to go to delay. And hit ping pong. And then to even bring it out even more, let's drag the envelope all the way to this one, to the cutoff, and we're going to go like this. Oh. And we're just going to do this. And we're going to hit this one too. It just makes it a bit shorter. So that's where I'll leave it today. We've got some chords, we got our sounds, we got some stuff in there to kind of create that concrete layout. So we got our layout, set out here, and we got some pretty cool sounding chords here. So now that we got that, in the next video, we're going to kind of go over the next steps through the process. So we're going to add more chords, make them more, fill out the space a bit more, maybe add a bass. So yeah, we're just going to go little by little. I don't want to go too much and throw everything at you, throw kicks and everything at everybody. So yeah, Hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if there's something specific you'd like me to cover in future videos. Let me know. Until next time, happy producing to everybody, and yeah, peace out.